Hello and welcome to this zTPFGI demonstration. In this demo, we'll look at zTPFGI's message run and logging facility. This facility allows us to run text files that contain input commands to specified terminals using the same editor that the IDE and debugger use. zTPFGI has a number of built-in terminals available, so let's take a look at just 3 examples. Let's look at the message runs to a Linux terminal, a zTPF command terminal, and, as a trace terminal example, an ALC terminal. Terminal windows need not be opened during a message run, so let's start off with them closed. We can easily open them later to take a look at the run. This file is an example of a message run input file that contains Linux commands, so is designed to be run in a Linux terminal. We can load the file for the message run by clicking the Load button in the Message tab of the ribbon menu. As this is a message run to the Linux terminal, we don't need to be connected to zTPF, so we can go ahead without connecting. The loaded file can be identified by the lock symbol in its Editor tab. Once the file is loaded, a blue dot appears next to each line that contains a command. The pink line with the blue arrow denotes the current line. The command on this line has not yet been sent to the terminal, but it is the next command that will be sent. Output is sent to the Message Input Output tab of the Output window. We need to make sure that the Linux terminal is selected from the drop-down terminals list. Then we can step through the file line by line, and the command on each line is sent to the Linux terminal. We can set breakpoints by clicking on any of the blue dots. If we click play, the commands will be sent to the terminal one at a time until it reaches the breakpoint. We can also skip to cursor. This will move the current line to the line with the cursor on it without sending any of the intervening commands to the terminal. We can remove a breakpoint by clicking on the breakpoint that we want to remove. While a message run is playing, we can also pause. Now let's open the target terminal and take a look. As you can see, each command has been sent in turn. We can also set the run mode to pause. If we do this, then play, we can see that each command is sent to the terminal window ready to be executed, but waits to be manually executed. As soon as we send each command, the message run puts the next command in the terminal window ready for sending. As mentioned earlier, the input and output for the message run is logged in the Output window. If we want to keep this, we can open it in a new file in the Editor window and subsequently save the resulting file. Now that we've had a look at the message run to the Linux terminal, let's take a look at a couple more examples: the zTPF command terminal and an ALC trace terminal. For both these examples, we will need to connect to zTPF. Now that we're connected, let's look at the zTPF command terminal first. Let's load this file that contains zTPF commands. Let's set the target terminal to be zTPF command terminal, select to run in standard mode, and view the terminal from the outset. Let's also open a terminal log before starting the message run. Then, when we play the input file, all the input and output is recorded in the terminal log. If we wish to, we can then save the terminal log file. Lastly, let's take a quick look at this third example that sends messages to the ALC terminal. As with the others, each message is sent in turn. The run reaches the end of the file and the execution point returns to the top of the file, ready to go again if needed. Thanks for watching this demonstration of zTPFGI's message run and logging facility. To find out more, Please watch some of the other demos that are available, take a look at our brochure, or contact us for further information.